They may be based thousands of miles away, but many think foreign companies have a growing stake in Charlotte's future.
We're in a global economy, and we ignore that to our peril.
Of the 650 international companies in Charlotte, 130 come from Germany, nearly 70 from the UK, almost 60 from Japan, and 8 from China. On Thursday, Mayor Anthony Fox leaves for a 10-day trip to China. The mayor and members of Charlotte's international cabinet will not only try to recruit business, they'll look for new markets for goods made in Charlotte.
We're talking about the second largest economy in the world in China, and it would be tough for us to ignore the growth of that economy and not try to take advantage of opportunities that are helpful to Charlotte businesses.
One of the cities the delegation will visit is Charlotte's very own sister city, Baoding, considered one of the clean energy hubs of China. They hope it could be a way to forge a new partnership half a world away.
That means that we'll be sharing information, sharing feedback, sharing best practices. It's a way of building a relationship with another part of the world.
So what made Jane McIntyre take the top job at United Way of Central Carolinas?
I felt led to this job. It is, for me, an opportunity of a lifetime. It's a God-given gift. That I'm able to do it. I pray a lot about this job.
Those prayers and tireless effort are clearly working.
All right.
It's been almost 2.5 years since United Way was mired in scandal over its fired leader's salary and compensation package. Details were embarrassing and public backlash severe.
We need to talk about this.
McIntyre took the job but cut her pay and made immediate and systematic changes to the compensation structure at the agency.
It will just be the letter.
McIntyre also downsized and realigned the staff.
A new battleground is emerging on the internet. Analysts say hackers in Iran, China, and Russia are trying to shut down banks and hurt the U.S. economy with what are called denial of service attacks. The flood of internet traffic shuts down websites, making it impossible to check your accounts online.
This is the biggest attack of this kind that's ever gone on the internet.
At Wise Recycling, the scrap metal work never stops.
Anything that's metal that can make money, you get it.
Lori Lamon has been scrapping for years. She says it's hard work, but
it makes ends meet.
Butch Washington is new to the game. He was laid off 6 months ago and says scrapping has kept him afloat. His only investment, time and gas.
3 or 4 hours on a good day, you can make anywhere from $100 to $200.
Washington makes 2 to 3 trips to the recycler each week and finds his junk metal treasure wherever he can.
You're crawling, you crawl up the stairs, you crawl around the corner and you feel it, and you feel a body. And at first, your first instinct is it's not a kid, because your mind doesn't want it to be.
Captain Bruce Pickett says that's the hardest part of the job, when reality sets in and fire claims the life of a child. It's a memory that doesn't go away.
2 minutes or 3 minutes, but it'll last a lifetime.
The Charlotte Fire Department responds to nearly 100,000 calls a year. Every call is the unknown, from car wrecks to floods, a building collapse, or fire.
Our average response time from phone pickup to at your front door is 4 minutes and 29 seconds.
Over 1,000 firefighters spread out to 41 stations across Charlotte. For the new men and women coming in, the standard is high. In a diverse, growing urban area like Charlotte, firefighters are constantly rebooting their skills.
The boss got you down at work? Well, if you're like most Americans, you take that stress out at the gym. Ed Canty has been working out for 26 years and says he tries to hit the weights and treadmill 4 times a week. Since the economy tanked, Charlotte area YMCA locations saw gym usage skyrocket.
In 2010 was our highest usage over the past 3 or 4 years.
They're actually getting involved in some pretty intense workouts, such as this step class.
This North Carolina woman, who we'll call Jane, wants to remain anonymous. She knows all too well the dangerous effects so-called bath salts can have not only on the user, but an entire family.
Now I have no home to live in. It's in foreclosure. He's lost his job because of the bath salts.
North Carolina banned key ingredients in the synthetic cocaine last June, but manufacturers skirt that ban by printing warnings that say not for human consumption.